What do you make of preparation now and testing? Like you've got Loic and his mechanic, clearly Amari. Like it's got pretty damn professional and pretty high end now, right? Like the work you need to put in,
Yeah.
the bike time you need to put in coming into a season. It's definitely changed since I hung up my boots.
Yeah, we say it every off season though, you can't leave any stone unturned. The gaps are so tight. I've probably said it every off season. It's just like a sort of a formality thing to say. But it is like you cannot leave anything unturned, and me with last season I had no FaceTime with my mechanic apart from, like I said earlier, the one weekend that we had in Fort William, and it was pouring down. It was blowing a gale sideways. The lift was getting put off and put off and put off. Like, we didn't get the chance to go to San Remo, go to Lausa, go to these places. So we were learning on the job. And these guys, like, I don't know if these guys are riding for fun ever. Like, I don't know if like goes to a bike park and rides just fun laps with his friends ever. And I get to a point in the season where, in the off season, where that does stop. Like, I'll go to Dovey and I'll get the timing pulls out, and there's like the shred crews there, just do laps and make 17 corners in a straight line and all of that sort of stuff. And they like take the mick out of me, like I've digs like Racer Boy and this and that and the other. And then, but I'm like, why would I go there and ride with these people, ride slow? It's not fun for me to ride slow. I have to go fast for it to be fun. It's like, it just baffles me how it is in these bike parks these days. It really baffles me. Like, it's the same like the stigma of me being first in the start all the time, which I'm not so much anymore. Ronan is more than me.
Dude, Ronan
But
is the new Danny. I just saw him in South
yeah,
Africa, and then he's going here to ride, and then he's going there to ride, and he brought his downhill bike. I
yeah,
was like, this guy reminds me of Danny. He loves riding his bike.
exactly. That's it. And I'm 33 years old and I still love riding my bike. But like
That's
at World Cups
amazing.
now, we don't get much time to love riding our bike. Do you know? It's like every time you throw your leg over the bike at a World Cup, you cannot. There's no time to mess around. It's different
Would you
now,
change?
and you don't.
Would you change it? Would you get a little bit more practice time? It seems like it's just
Oh
too
yeah, I'd much
condensed.
rather have. Yeah, 100%. I'd much rather have like the days practice that we used to have, where you can do all the runs and like every day at a World Cup now, you've got a little bit of a pressure cooker with time training. It's a real thing. Like if you do time training and you're out the back, it's not good. Like, and you think you've done a good effort, it's not ideal. But I think it's going to be even worse. Well, it could be different. Like next year, I believe every run's timed, so then it's different again.
Yeah, I haven't even followed. I mean, I followed it probably more than you have, but I haven't followed
Yeah,
it that much that they're going to bring that in. But I don't know what we win from condensing it so much. Like you want the riders to have the preparation. I guess in the long run there'll be less riders, so less queue. So maybe you'll
it's
get
still two
to the
hours.
point. But I just think it's such a nuanced sport. It's not like Formula One where you can do a warm up lap and you can race the track in your sim on your private jet on the way there, and then you just
Mm,
need 10 minutes of practice. It's a very
yeah,
nuanced sport where I think you should allow the riders to decide when they're done. I'm not saying let them ride 20 runs a day, but you want to let them get competent, and then you have a mechanical, like
yeah.
you're going to break a wheel. So now
Mm.
you need to nurse your bike through practice so you don't waste time breaking your wheel. I don't really know. It just seems like a very condensed schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky now. Like I said, there's not really any time to guess you're racing the
piss
World Cup.
about.
You shouldn't really be messing around.
No,
But
not pissing about, but preparing to race a World Cup, to hurt herself down a
Yeah.
hill.